Hello everybody, you catch me doing some mob grinding at the moment. I'm kind of like in Midgardia. I'm working on something that's kind of important. Now, this video is not about this, but it's just going to showcase what I'm up to in game. Under activity log and under Midgardia, I love to do this with all the different types of grinding of the various different locations, and that is improve my progress reward status, especially because I want to improve my squad level and I need squad experience. And there's some good ones on offer for doing various things like getting the collectibles, doing some of the side missions, and as well defeating a load of these right here, all these kind of like enemies on 28, 58. So there's an extra 30 to add in. This then adds into there, which puts me over this point here. So that's what I'm currently doing at the moment, is a little bit of grinding of that. But that's not what this video is about. If you're looking for ideas of getting squad levels up, then do a load of stuff when it comes to these things here. I mean, the game basically tells you where to go and what to grab. But yeah, again, that's not what this video is about. This video is about dimensional duels. I'm going to be showcasing, as soon as you go to the arena, you click on dimensional duels and it's there. I'm going to be showcasing various different things from this. We're going to look at some footage in a minute of some fights. I am now 20-1, but I do stress that one particular defeat, and I'm not too happy about that one, because I'm squad level 43 versus someone that was squad level 48, and I feel that's kind of like a very big misbalance, and I feel they probably were like slightly edging it, especially because it was very close. Like it's a close kind of like margin of them winning, but I'll take 20-1 for it. But I prefer to be 21-0. In any case, the Dimensional Duels store is actually sick. It's probably the sickest store apart from a Mega War that's available to players, and that's the thing. Like I relatively like a Mega War, but I prefer Dimensional Duels, especially because I like the items that come from it. But you know, you've got to really do like a balance of both. It's just a Mega War seems to be full of like a lot of imbalances when it comes to strength levels, and I don't think it's particularly fair. Dimensional Duel seems like a very much kind of like one-on-one fair matchup to a degree. 99.9% accuracy with that matchup, with the matchmaking for it. Now I've purchased Furious Classified Data. I've purchased one of the highest grade training manual, and I'll probably do another one before the store resets. Do bear in mind I'm recording this video on the 16th of July, so waiting for that to kind of like re-click in. But I love this. This store's great. There's loads of things. Potential reports. You've got Convergium books. You've got cores, and those cores are spicy. Like 3-star to 5-star. That's good. A lot of places you go to, you're more than likely getting like 1-star or like 2-star ones, and it's like you don't want that. You want the spicy 3-star and upwards ones. Especially if you're looking to like, you know, because you can get them from the draw section and go to like dimension box and then boom, you know, pick it up by that. And for me personally, I'm saving up my gems, which is above me at the moment. I'm on 2,930. I'm trying to save up to grab a bundle when I hit level 100. I did see a few things and I'm like, okay, I should resave it for a bundle for level 100 and kind of like do it like that. I'm currently free to play. I may spend down the line of the game. This game is solid. It's absolutely amazing, and there's so much to do, which is just kind of like I'm just excited to kind of play the game, which is amazing. But let's get into talking about this. I'm not going to like go into a live fight because you're going to hear clicking all the time because I'm playing on an emulator. But I'm going to showcase some footage of my journey from going from bronze to silver 2. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the point where I was on my 3-win streak, and very early on. So this is my like level 61 progression, which I think I hit like a little while ago. I think I want to say like 2 weeks ago. And you may feel that some of the stuff in the channel is kind of like off skew with time frames, but I'm trying to showcase a lot of the gameplay progression from going from the early levels to the higher levels, and then we're going to get into some guides, and then I'm going to work on some ults, and that's going to be the scheme of the channel for the next 2-3 months of kind of like showcasing different characters, and then talk about things like best builds, best skills, those kind of things. So yeah, a lot of this is like very much, it feels like to me like I'm stomping very early on, and I kind of feel like I'm very powerful. Not that I think that my squad level is overpowering against the enemy. I've done a lot of work on my hero, especially my Doctor Strange, to kind of pad him out sideways, and especially work on things like I did do some crystal draws. So it wasn't a case I had to spend, it was a case I just did some draws, got some 3-stars, decided to get my costumes and enhance my costumes to combine them, which allowed me to get this kind of like better gear going into level 60 and upwards, so like 4-star gear all round. And I felt that when that happened, things started to improve for me. So could I feel like I'm imbalanced against something? Possibly. Is it better playing on an emulator? I don't know 100%. I'm definitely punching a good amount of volume of things, and this is where you see the changes in skills. I've got 2 Doctor Strange clones where it's kind of good because they actually kind of bamboozle the enemy. And I don't know if this is, I want to assume this is live PvP that we're doing at the moment when this happens, but it feels like, I don't know, people focus on the wrong Doctor Strange, which is really good, by the way. And I normally dodge behind the back of them and then kind of like pummel them, and you're going to see like the change in skills. There's certain skills that I really, really like, and I kind of feel like I'm doing the business. I'm just going to get you like what I mentioned with Doctor Strange and his skill set in a moment. But as soon as I got myself the Book of Vishanti, which is level 9, the Vishanti Assault, and then the Astral Projection Avenging Illusion level 9, which is you create 1 as a replica, and the level 9 Book of Vishanti, the Vishanti Assault, is very punchy because it is a highest guard break and deals 770% damage to the enemy within range. It is a vicious assault on the enemy, which we're going to see now. Like there's the Book of Vishanti. I'm trying to click it now. It's like It's like, it's just amazing. As I just try, I'm just trying to like avoid the beam. Like, no, don't beam me, please. But yeah, that's like that's my favorite attack, is the Book of Vishanti, because of that kind of like, it's like a machine gun of just energy that's just been blasted at somebody. This was a very difficult fight, and it's Spider-Man and the cocooning, because it's like it literally will lock you in place, and it's not nice. Spider-Man's smart enough not to go for, you know, my clone. But yeah, like this is the annoying thing of being put in this. Like I'm trying to like break free, get out and stuff, and it just isn't happening. And maybe that's the thing of like my mistake of kind of like dodging at the wrong time. But you can just see that now, like, oh, the confusion setting with the enemy, which is good because that helps out for me kind of like making some kind of headway. And I'm kind of thinking like, oh, damn it, things aren't going so good, Richard. You need to be better. And it's just like dodging and weaving, and now I'm cocooned again. This is the thing that kind of annoys me a bit. But it's a good tactic. Look, if it's stupid or kind of like silly or annoying and it works, it's not all those things. Good evade right there from the from that hit coming in. And yeah, just a few more hits. We get the advantage now, and there we go, done. God, that felt tough, that one. Not the toughest. I've had a tougher fight than that. And yeah, this one, Captain Marvel. Like, I do want to get Captain Marvel. I'm going to work on her. Like, I think she's going to be very powerful, and I've definitely seen plenty of that. Black Widow is got a lot of hype at the moment, and you can just see right here, like as we do certain attacks. And again, it's that Book of Vishanti I want to get in. I want to get it in quick, just to kind of like just do some damage as much as possible. Dodging a little bit, especially some of the beam attacks, which is predictable with Captain Marvel. Dodging where I can. Grain distance. Don't know what happened to my clone. I think my clone just like did nothing. Maybe people are getting wind to kind of focus on me, not the clone. But yeah, I'm going to put the clone back in again. And yeah, it's doing some damage. But apart from that, I start getting a bit of momentum, and I get the win. So absolutely amazing. Very, very happy to get the dub right there. That's because, like, you know, you just don't know what's going to happen. For me personally, and this is the thing about me changing the different types of skills, which we've got skills kind of listed right here. It's kind of going like, right, well, what is going to be good for whatever reason? And we've got Eye of Akamoto, I've got on at the moment. It's good damage, but it's just down to this Book of Vishanti right here, like 770% damage to enemies within range. And yeah, like this is great. I think as well, specialization. There's something that if you don't know already, specialization will amplify and improve certain traits. And at the moment, I've got Dark Magic, which increases plus 77 on my specialization. And you can go like down different routes with this. Materials I got from doing raids. And I'll probably do like videos to break down some of this stuff. But yeah, like there's so many things just to kind of like understand about specialization about other things. It's just, this game is just so amazing. I absolutely love it. There's certain elements of complexity, but at the same time, it's beautiful in the setup and kind of like grabbing of these materials is going to improve certain things. So dimensional duels, fun, really intense at times, and I tell you what, if you manage to get yourself towards some of the latter points of the week on your weekly rankings, you're picking up some good stuff. My ambition is, I don't personally think I'm going to be able to get into master level, but I think my next kind of like goal is to get at least to Platinum 1, because I really would like some of the stuff here. Or in Diamond 3, because it means I can then enhance some of the costumes that I've got. And then kind of like, well, I'll see about getting into Master 3. I think I prefer Master 3 over kind of like Master 2. Because like, let's face it, some of the times you want those, you want the better core and you want the better kit. And that's my next thing, is trying to get 5-star clothing, which is the next big thing, especially as I push for the final 19 levels of Future Revolution. But, you know, top tips with that, I don't think you could do any kind of like tips with it, because at the end of the day, it's just a case of like who's the quicker off the draw when it comes to you shooting off some of your skills. Some skills will be better because they're able to do quick amount of damage in a short space of time, and that'll be something to kind of like maybe create a skill build. And that's something, and this might be specific to each hero, but I'm going to try and do some of those videos down the line. The final thing to say is please check out some of the content that's on screen right now, some previous Marvel Future Revolution content, and I'll see you in the next Revolution video.